Get out the car, look at my car, and I'm like, man, what in the world just happened to my car? Well, I look back and there's a speed bump in the middle of the road. I didn't expect the speed bump to be in the neighborhood, but it was there. It was dark, I didn't see it, it happened. The game last week that they played, I'm not sure how many of you watched the game, but the game they played last week, in the first half they were down 14-0. Look at this man, there we go. My friend, let me see that. I need this. Because we trolled the Detroit Lions. But anyway, most definitely, die hard. Why? You said why? I'll explain that to you in a little bit. I might have to talk to you one-on-one. What they did is they finished the fight. They executed. They finished what they started. Had the Cowboys gave up in the first half when they were down 2 touchdowns, guys, they would have lost their game. But see, they won that game. Not everything that happens in your life and that you go through and that you come across is going to happen the way you like it to happen. There's going to be speed bumps, there's going to be trials, there's going to be things that try your patience, that try your character, but it's up to you to determine whether you're going to keep going with what you had in mind in the first place, or if you're going to let a situation or something control the way that you handle yourself, or the way that you obtain that goal. There's going to be things that you come across that you're not aware of. Once you've come across it once something in your journey, or once something in the transition that you're making has harmed you, hurt you, or just affected you in a way that you didn't want to be affected, slow down, be aware that it could happen again. It's going to be up to you whether you stop and go back, or whether you continue to tell me something that you've, in some way, you've tried to obtain a goal. You were working at losing weight, you were working at becoming a better person, or whatever it is, and something came up and it bothered you or it discouraged you in any way. Anyway, I know somebody in here, and I know every one of y'all have encountered that. You? I'm going to pick on you.
It is to eat more, and what recently got in the way of that is me getting my braces worked on a lot, and it's bothering my mouth because I was supposed to get surgery, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to go to surgery, I've already been down that road, I don't like it. So, and like I have family members that have a lot of problems with that now, and so I'm like, I'll just stick with braces, and it's just causing me not to eat more than I wanted, like more than I should. Okay. Anybody else? You get to the point where, and this goes for every one of you guys, this is not just him. Because I'm going to be 100% honest with every single one of you guys in here. I've been in this position. I've never cut myself, but I'm not going to sit and tell you that I haven't had those thoughts of suicide. I haven't had those thoughts of when I was becoming something better, and then I lost a friend. I watched a friend get, I said yesterday to you fellas, I watched a friend get killed in front of me. You're going to have things come up, and those things are going to discourage you. Some of the things may discourage you a little bit, and some of those things may change your world. They may change the things that you thought you were going through, or you thought you were going to become, and they just completely wipe everything out. You think this is the end of the road. This is one of my biggest things. A bend in the road is not the end of the road. You just have to turn. So you're going to have to make the turn with everything that happens. You got to adapt. It's like I've said this before in a couple of my videos. The animals in the wild that adapt, they probably strive, live, and move and are more comfortable a lot longer than the ones who just camouflage. So fitting in isn't going to get you anywhere. But being able to adapt, being able to understand and take care of whatever comes your way is what's going to really push you forward. It's what's really going to help you make the move on becoming that better person. And when you said that, you know, the antidepressants, they help, but then they don't help, there's going to be, and I'm going to say this to every one of you guys, you are the one that spoke up on this. There's going to be things in your life, there's going to be things that hurt, there's going to be those times where you're happy, and then there's going to be those times where you're like, why am I sad? What am I sad for? Why do I feel like this? You have to find that, it's called your comfort zone. And it's a comfort zone that only you have. It's a place where, not a physical place, but a mental place. Somewhere where you tell yourself, you're not beating me today. I'll win. And that goes for every one of you guys. You come to some, in school, you got that test coming up. And you study for it, you study for it, you study for it. And then you get the test, and you look at the test, and you're like, none of this is what I studied for.
It happens, man. But you have to adapt. So within that test, I'm sure sometime in the year, you've come across something that's in that test. See, I used to get those exams, those end-of-year exams, and they give us this study guide, and they tell us to study over this, and then give me a test, and I don't feel like it's anything that I studied for. Sometimes we're not giving our full attention to the study. Sometimes we're not giving our full attention to what's put in front of us before the test comes. So see, in life, that's what that is, man. You're going to go through things, and you have to be aware of everything that you go through is going to affect you in one way or another. So finish what you start. Don't be the person to say, this hurts. I got to go backwards. This hurts, I can't finish it. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. There's a young lady, I can't remember her name right now, but she has, I think it's multiple sclerosis, and it affects their walking. And the young lady, when she gets heated up, when she gets heated, her body heats up, her body temperature heats up, she'll fall. This girl runs races. I want to say this last year was her last year in high school. And she won the championship. I want to say it was in the 400-meter race. But when she starts running, she can't feel her legs anymore. If she would have stopped a track and field, when she realized that when she starts running, she can't feel her legs anymore, she wouldn't have won that championship, guys. She wouldn't be that person that's in every different video that I see when it comes to inspiration. She wouldn't be that person. But she said, you know what? This is affecting me, but I'm not going to let it affect me mentally, because it can only affect me physically. I'm going to tell, you know, your body will give up a lot quicker than your mind will. I'm not going to let my mind give up on me. I'm not going to tell myself that I can't do anything. Any and everything that you start doing, you have to finish. When you came in here with those coffees today, you came in here with a purpose, to give them to whoever you had them for, right? If at the door you were like, I don't want to carry these anymore, I'm going to sit them down right out there, they'd have been cold by the time somebody got a hold of them. Am I right? So guys, you got to, in every single thing you do, you have to finish what you start. Things are going to hurt, and I wish I could tell you that it would be easy. I wish I could tell you these things are not going to hurt, and I wish I could tell you that everything is going to be okay. Not everything in your mind is going to be okay, because to me, everything being okay is being alive every day. Somebody asked me, I had somebody ask me if, and to a newfound Christian, and to a person that's uneducated, to what being alive and what making a difference is, I had somebody say, and this was a person who was very negative, if the ultimate goal is getting to heaven, why do people wake up and thank God for being on earth again? We were put here for a purpose, and I'm going to answer it simple for us guys. We were put here for a purpose, and our purpose was to make a difference in somebody who otherwise would probably go to heaven. So if I'm a found cause, there's no way you guys can be a lost one. So it's your job at this point to make a difference for somebody else. So see, I started something on July 24th. And this journey that I've started was because, I've come a long way, guys. But this journey, I was walking through the Baltimore airport, and I went to see my grandmother. Last time getting to see my grandmother, she was on her deathbed. Couldn't talk, she was on all kinds of machines and all this stuff, right? Went to see my grandmother, I got to have a good talk with her, me talking to her, her not talking to me. I left there, walking through the airport, it just dropped in me and was like, you know, somebody out there needs to hear this. And I was talking to myself, there's something you want more than anything in the world. Get out there and go get it, because I guarantee you somebody else is. Somebody is ahead of you guys right now. Somebody out there striving for something. If you want to be a cheerleader, somebody's already doing it. And somebody's already moving forward to that. If you want to be a writer, somebody's already doing that. Somebody's already on top of that. Now that you know what you want to be, you know that somebody else is trying to do that as well. And it's your time to go and get it. It's your time to work on you. Your own competition, beat you every day. Every day, beat the person you were yesterday. Okay, see, when I started this journey, I got a week into it. And I did a couple videos, and I had a few people hit me up, and they were like, "What? You know, where's the video for today?" And I said to myself, if I was gonna, you know, I started that, I did that video, and I changed somebody in a positive way. If I quit on them now, then what? There's somebody out there looking for this. There's somebody out here that wants this. If I quit on that person, that one that told me, man, you saved my life. Otherwise, I would have committed suicide. You saved me from otherwise going to jail for this or for that. I had somebody from Quebec give me an inbox on Facebook and told me that the way that they thought was a completely different mind frame than the day that they watched my video. And my video was over fighting like your back is against the wall. If everybody in here, you have something that you love more than anything in the world, right? And if somebody came in here and wanted to take that from you and said that that's mine, I'm taking that, what would you do? Come on. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying to kill anybody, but what would you do? You fight for it. You would fight for it like your back was against the wall. You'd fight for it like no other, right? There's somebody out there right now that you don't even know, they need you. There's somebody out there right now on whatever journey you guys are on, whatever you pursue as a career. You guys are here, you guys chose to be here. So see, there's no giving up. You can't let yourself give up because you don't give up on anybody else, you give up on you. And had I gave up 6 months ago, I'd have been giving up on a whole lot of other people, but the most important person I would have gave up on was me. So when you start something, you have to finish it. Because you have to finish it for you guys. Does that make sense? And if you want to, man, I want to talk to you before I leave here. I want to tell you guys something. This right here is courage, man. This, when you said that, man, I've talked to people that have talked to me about that, and have told me, you know, they have that mind frame. They feel like they might be crazy, this and that. I have attempted suicide. I'm not going to tell you that I have just thought about it. I've attempted that because I got to a point where things got so hard. My dad died in the penitentiary, guys. And then I found out that he was murdered there. Lost a couple friends right in front of my face. Guys, things get hard. It's not the circumstance that you have to let make you. It's the decision you make that you let make your life, guys. It's your time and it is up to you. The things that happen to you, the things that you've been through, that's things that you've been through, the things that have happened to you. Both of those words are in the past. It's what you do moving forward that makes you, that makes your character, that makes your personality, and that makes other people look at you like, are you an asset? Can I use you? Can you be something for society? Because I took my shirt off yesterday and I showed you guys. I mean, I have these tattoos everywhere, right? I embrace my flaws. See, this is something that otherwise other people are going to look at me and judge me for. Until they talk to me, they see how I carry myself. Guys, embrace everything that you do. Embrace every flaw that you have. There's not a person that can judge you. Not one. And it be legitimate. Or it even should matter to you. Because there is only one judge, and that'll be God. Alright, you guys got that? Is there anybody that wants to ask me any questions? It always takes that one person to open the field and open the stage for everybody else. You seem like you might want to ask me something. No? You sure? What about you, Mike? You good? Marcus? Tyler, right? Huh? Say it again?
Xylophone. Like xylophone.
Say that again?
Xylophone.
Yeah, that's cool. I sure thought it was Tyler. And you're Jasher.
Yeah.
Robert. No questions from anybody, right? Alright guys, that's all I got for you guys, man. But just know that it hurts. Something's going to come up and it's going to hurt. It's mental, man. It's up to you how much it hurts and how long it hurts. You take it with you or you leave it behind. Alright guys? I don't have anything else, but if you want to talk to me afterwards, I'd like to talk to you. Woohoo!